Next up on Fed Jumper Gaming. So, I have released something called PokeKids. And the reason why I released that is because I have a bunch of childish ideas that adults probably will not care about. So, because I want to try making a comic series out of the games that I create, I wanted to try to put them somewhere that maybe young people could find them. So, the reason why I'm creating short comic strips is because I had the idea that came to my mind while on Webtoons. Now, Webtoons is a website that has web comics, okay, a lot of web related things. And so I was going to publish things here, but then I realized I don't have comics. What I have is images and illustrations. And then what I do is I'm creating my own type of comic where you see an illustration or an image and then you get the explanation of the image after, I guess. So I guess it's like a book, like a kid's book, basically. Okay. So instead of it's because it's not a web comic necessarily, but it's going to be published like a comic book, I guess. And it's going to be presented like a comic book to anyone who asks. And it's going to be about every game that I release. So every game is going to get its own comic series. And the comic series is not only supposed to be entertaining, but it's supposed to be informative. Because a lot of people have questions about certain games. And I tried to release blog posts about each game so you guys understand each game and how they work and about every single game. And I forgot to make a blog post about Pokemon Legends X. But long story short, every single game that I release will have its own promotional artwork, its own blog post, its own comic strip. It's going to have its own little mini universe, okay? So, with that being said, if you want to keep track of all the game series comics, you can do so by visiting the link in the description down below, pokejumper.org, or my blog. And I'll also leave that in the description down below as well. With that being said, please like and subscribe, and most importantly, have a great day, and don't forget to catch 'em all.